Mm. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. We're about to actually go live now. I know it's a little off center. I guess I can change it when I actually start pulling cards, but okay. That's live over there. Let's do it. We're doing it here. We're doing it live. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. We're doing it here on YouTube, but I'm also going to be on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, it's the same name, Dexy on Dusk. That's also the name of my website, dexyondusk.com. Come holler. Come holler at your sibling. It needs to be there. It's the third of the month. Of the month. Streams. So we'll chat. Title. Cool. Can you flip it? Boom. Is there anything else? We're just going live. We're doing it. Hi. Hi. We are live. We are live on Instagram and on YouTube. These are so cute. These are so cute. So there's two different perspectives. Oh, Casey, hi. Welcome in. We are just going live. Hey. Please. Sorry. I'm trying to get my eats in because I haven't eaten today. Honey. Hi, hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. Hi, I'm doing well. I am doing well. Those eclipses in that last full moon wore me out. Okay. I was worn out. Couple things. I am live on both Instagram and on YouTube. So if you don't follow me on the other, it's the same name, Dexy on Dusk. Also, the name of my website, dexyondusk.com. If you want to book a reading. Yes. I wanted to go live today because I'm going to start doing this trend where every third of the month I'll go live like with you guys and probably pull cards, of course, but also talk about things that I'm working on or that are coming up. The name of this stream is Graduations and Ascensions. And that's what we're going to be pulling toward like today. So if you're interested in getting a reading, you can do like a I want a reading or do a hand or something in the chat. But yeah, I'm going to focus on the lessons that you guys have learned or the cycles that you are completing. Just giving you kind of like a recap of like what you've gone through, like what you've learned so far, and then maybe what's going to lead like to the future. And then that will actually be a reading that you can book on my website. I'm also bringing back monthly readings as well. And I did away with them because it didn't seem like a lot of people like were getting them. And they like while they're a lot of fun to put together, like I don't want to just waste time if no one's going to get them. But we're bringing them back because that was one of my like creative outlets, and I really liked the randomness of just like a different random reading every single month that can be just anything. So definitely bringing that back. So yes, if you would like a reading, just let me know. It doesn't cost anything. Like you don't have to book anything. Like readings today are going to be free, mostly because we're testing out all of the live functions. This looks really cute on Instagram. I will say it. Like Instagram looks really cute. I like it, and Facebook also looks cute. I mean, I can't help that I'm melanated. I just can't help it. Yeah, so the theme graduations and ascensions comes from both as I said, those full moons and eclipses. While they wore me out, they did point out a lot of things that I have both learned and things that I'm still working on, things that I need to improve. But both like as a spiritualist, like as a reader, but also just as a person. Um, but also graduations because my little sister is graduating next week, and she's a Burberry. Um, so I'm very excited about that. I'm very, very excited to see her get all emotional and she's the last of us Harvey siblings to graduate. So I'm very, very excited. Oh, I love that. Yeah, she's awesome. And she has like 15,000 different scholarships. She every week we find out that she has some kind of honor or like is on some list of people that are awesome and doing great. We love her. Love her. And she's not a douchebag, so that also helps. Hi, Misty. Wait, is this Misty? Misty. Misty. Do I know you from somewhere? Misty probably left. She was like, I was just like testing this out. And I'm like saying her name over and over again. She's like, girl, I'm out. also, I don't know how long we're going to be live, but I'm supposed to be getting, or we're supposed to be getting a apartment inspection sometime today. So if I just pause and a random person just walks through, y'all can wave, say hi if you want. But okay, so I think that's it for that. So if you guys again want a reading, definitely let me know. It will be at no cost. I'll do it right here live. And my next live, obviously, since this will be the third of every month, you guys will know, so there'll be a little bit more um, preparation. I know I'm kind of doing this in the middle of the day. I think probably I'll do this like later on, um, probably earlier, like in the morning or like later on. But our friend of ours is actually moving in. They're a neighbor that moved away and now are moving back, so we're gonna help them move in. You know I need it. That's why the universe told you to go live today. Trying to get the Rachel on here too. Oh, hi everyone. Oh gosh, I love Rachel. All right, so let me go get the cards and then I'll bless. So I got you. Hi. And then we'll go from there. And again, I'm going to be sneaking like a bite or two because I've not eaten. I'm going to be cooking a little bit later. The decks that we're going to be using today is the Gateway of Light activation. Do it all. Okay, we're doing it here on Instagram. We're doing it here on YouTube. Okay, get my full streamer on. And then we're doing also the Transient Light Tarot. That has actually a friend of mine, Rove, another reader that you guys should go be following. They haven't posted, I don't think they've posted here recently, but they're wonderful person. They're one of my closest friends. They made this for me, my witch is not. And I love it. I wear it literally everywhere I go. So yes. All right. So I have that deck. Which one? Which one you got? Oh, oh. Which one? You got this one? I think you have this one. Because this one was at Queendom, right? I mean, they both were at Queendom, but Okay, sorry. Okay, so Miss J, the first one. I'm so happy to see how you use it. Oh, got it, got it. Cool, cool, cool. Yes, yeah, I love it. This, I portals are a thing for me. They're very tied to a lot. So this kind of helped me start to play with them a little bit more and to learn more about them. Um, but yes, okay, so Casey, and it's Casey, right? I kept thinking about this. It's Casey, not Cassie. Casey is first. Yes, okay. I was like racking my head. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's Casey. But why do I feel like when I say Cassie? I don't know. Casey. Haha, Casey. Okay. Hey, Casey. Kansas City, like that's Kansas is where I'm from. So I will remember Casey from now on. You're now a chief in my head. I don't know if sports are important to you or not, but that's what we're doing. All right. So I'm going to shuffle really fast. If you guys want to go get a drink of water, you can and then come back. Ooh, ooh. I'm laughing per usual when we get together. I love laughter. And I know that like some readers take things very, very seriously. Um, it's like very serious the whole time. And it can definitely get there, especially like when you're delivering certain messages. But I like to have fun. You like guys, if you've never gotten a reading with me before, like you can cuss, it's fine. Now, like if your grandmother shows up as like an ancestor or like an ancient shows up, you might want to like just be respectful to them. But for me, I don't give a fuck. I wish. LOL. I couldn't have water. What? I'm waiting to have an operation done. Oh no! Thanks for the entertainment. Oh well, hopefully your operation goes well. All the good vibes and like blessings. Yes. Oh no, hope everything's okay. Yes. See, hope everything's okay. Hopefully it's just like a minor thing. The doctor's gonna go in there and be like boop 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 doop doop, and you're out tomorrow. Maybe too. Maybe he can tell me. Okay, Casey, you are up. Let me bless these cards. See, I get distracted. This is why I don't do lives because I use up too much energy because I'd be talking and I'd be in the comments too much. That's my own fault. We're not going to light a candle. Not this time. Okay, so let me sit correctly. The like monitor is like right here in between my legs, so this is not the most comfortable. But hey, all things we gonna work on. All things we gonna work on. Okay, so Omi tutu, Omi tutu, tutu lapa, tutu bahodi, tutu ikun, tutu ile, tutu osha, babo tutu buriku babawa. Okay. So Miss Casey is up first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull. I think I'm going to pull, since we only have two people, I might just go ahead and do like a full reading for you. So I'll pull 3 cards from here and 5 cards from here. If like 5 people hop on and like everybody wants a reading, I'll cut down to 1 and 3. So, but since you were the first and we ain't got too many people here, I know. Appreciate y'all. Of course. Okay. So Casey, you are first. So I'm just going to ask, what lessons or ascensions? Ooh, okay, Sarah. What graduations and ascensions is Casey going through right now? What graduations and ascensions are Casey going? Oh shit. Okay. That was a lot. Didn't I say 3? I'm gonna put these back. You're probably graduating through a lot, Casey, because the cards are already falling out. See, right there. Um, ooh, the Akashic Records is the first one out. Interesting. This is what I was thinking of, like when I did this reading. Like it's this energy. So this is ooh. Um Coco, let me ascend to baby. How are you? One of my really good friends just logged onto YouTube. Hi, friend. I'm giving out readings, so if you would like more in Coco, like they're completely free. I can definitely get you after this one. All right, Casey, back to you. Clearing old stories, releasing past lives, freedom. I do feel because I feel a lot of like weight on my back, just kind of like dissipate or move away, if that makes sense. I do feel like you've gotten rid of a few burdens for sure, even if it's just like energetically. So maybe some things that like you in a past life you weren't able to figure out. I do actually see you as a woman in a past life. It's pre. I'm so bad with like dates and like decades, but it's like before the modern age. I want to say like early 1900s, late 1800s, and I see you in rags. And it's like the colors are very very gray. You do have a very bright like headscarf on. um are you working, or is this like you at home? Have you had any dreams, Casey, about you like being in a different time era, or has that like has any eras really been sticking out to you lately? Because I cannot pinpoint. Like I know we have like train stations at this point. Third eye, see, this is why I asked you about your dreams. Third eye activation, brow chakra, inner vision, clear seeing. That's the second time a card has talking about clearing something. Yes. Okay, I got you, Coco. Not really, but Great White Buffalo Woman was coming to me a lot. And that came up in your reading, right? The White Buffalo. It came up for someone's like not too long ago. I want to say it. Rove, I was just talking about you guys. This is the reader that I was just mentioning. Rove, which one of my really good friends made this for me. I love them to pieces. Yes, we talked about this last time. Yes, okay. So it is like early Oklahoma, like before Oklahoma like had cities. It's kind of like that, like kind of like it's very dusty. Anyway, um, all of this to say, I feel like they're activating like your third eye. Like you're going to be getting visions, or you're going to be having dreams of this particular lifetime, so that you see what you could move on from in this past life, and then also like just empowering like your own gifts. I love you so much. Hi, I love you so much. So yes, and then your last one, Memories of Atlantis. See, Memories of Atlantis, spiritual acceleration, progress, technology. Usually, when Atlantis comes out, in other decks for me, it does have some kind of tie to past lives, because Atlantis was a place here. It could have had a different name. It could have been in several different locations around the world, but it was a place here on Earth. So for you, Casey, for sure, you are having a lot of like past life, like recollection. You're remembering and seeing your past lives, and that is just to reinforce where you're at right now in life. So I'm going to ask for a little bit more details. when it comes to this particular ascension for Casey. And then we have Cody over here on YouTube that will be up next. Rove, if you would like a reading, let me know. We're doing graduations and ascensions. So I'm looking at the lessons or cycles that you are learning. This is tied to my little sister graduating. It's deeply inspired by her. She's graduating high school. She's just a baby. Okay, so can you give me some more details about Casey's? Okay. The Apprentice of Coins in reverse. That's been coming up. Like coins, like the coin royals have been coming up a lot. Ace of Wands right after that. Yeah. Seven of Coins in reverse. The Future in reverse. This deck has several of. It has 3 time cards. And then the Nine of Swords in reverse. So I feel like you're. I just had a lot of energy moved in my stomach. Casey, this past life for you, you went through a lot of like ups and downs and starts and stops. I would love definitely to appreciate a reading. Yes, I got you. Okay, so Casey, this past life, you went through a lot of up and down, like you went through a lot of starts and stops. This Apprentice of Coins, to me, when any of the royals and the coins are in reverse, they've been coming up lately as people who are stuck, people who haven't moved on, people who are being too literal or too set in their ways. And actually, like when I looked at this again, like they said inheritance. So I feel like you were a person in this past life, like you didn't have a lot of money. And I can definitely see that like from your wardrobe, like they're all rags. And it's very, very dusty. And I feel like you're working, like you're cleaning in some house that might also be your house. There's weird things there. Oh, did you lose money? Were you rich and then you had to work in your own home? There's sadness there. Definitely sadness around money, like how you handle money. That can also be a thing that I like that's been coming up for you lately. But whatever your start was in this past life, you have the Ace of Wands, so you were able to like make it, is what they're saying. Like you were able to like start something for yourself. So I think that maybe you took initiative. If we're going with this, like with this narrative of like your past life, like you had money and then you lost it, I feel like you were the one that was like, okay, so what am I going to do now? Because first of all, like you're a woman back in the day when women didn't have like many rights, and I feel like you were the one to be like, okay, well, I can't live in this home anymore, but I can clean it. Like I know every nook and cranny, and I think that's what you told the owners. This is very detailed. I think that's what you told the owners. And so, yeah, that just means that like you were creative enough to put yourself out there and to make a job for you. Now, did you use your time and money wisely in this way? I don't think so. With the 7 of Coins in reverse, I don't think so. Um and also with this being right next like to the Future card, the 7 of Pentacles to me is always, it always refers to like how you use your time and like energy. So Casey, in this regard, in this past life, you didn't plan for the future, you weren't saving for the future. Yeah, you might have made a couple of coins and made a couple of like business connections, but you weren't paying that forward in some degree, and that brought you a particular lesson or like energy that you've recently been paying off. So all of that to say, Casey, I feel like while a lot of this is like again you accessing past lives, you getting rid of like past karma, I also feel like your particular lesson is how you use your own like entrepreneurial skills and also how you handle money. That was a very deep conversation. That was a very deep reading. I think we might need to pare this down. But did any of that resonate, Casey? That's so interesting. It is. It's yeah. But with the Akashic in Atlantis, that's past life, past all of the stuff. Thank you. Yes, I'll book a reading. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Okay. So Coco, are you still here on YouTube? I thank Casey's Guides for allowing me to do this reading. Appreciate you guys coming through and assisting. I thank my own for helping. Okay. More sevens. More sevens. Temperance and judgment. I'm going to say thank you. I appreciate it. I've been seeing 7 a lot, though. I think that was a message for me. Thank you, guys. 7s have been coming up a lot. Coco, are you still here on YouTube? You are up next. Oh, wait. It's so funny because I'm gearing up for a big move and money is a huge worry. I have a work call, so gotta hop off. Love ya. Enjoy, everyone. Bye, Casey. Thank you for letting me do it. And I'll see you soon. Have a good day. Good luck on the call. Coco, did you have to go? All right. And the cards all shuffled. So I don't know if Cody is still here. He probably has to go to the bathroom or something. Take care of one of his children's beautiful daughters. Oh my God. So, Rove, if you are ready, I can go ahead and take you. And yes, I think I will pare that down because that was a lot. We're doing 1 card, 1 oracle, 3 tarot. All right, so last call for Cody over here. And then Rove says they are here. So Cody going once, going twice. Okay, Rove, we're going with you. So, and if Cody comes back, like we'll just hop back to them like whenever they come back after I get done. Can I have one too? Of course. So we'll get you next. So it will go Rove right now. And then if Cody hops on, I'll hop back on to Cody. And then we'll go to you, cutie. All right. So Rove. Okay. What is Rove ascending? Rove, why am I seeing dragons for you? Like dragon things. Like dragon pixies. What are these? These are weird. Not weird, they're new. They're like little cute dragons. Little cute dragons. I don't know how else to put them. What is Rove graduating from or ascending? Okay. Ooh, the violet flame. Chamber of the Violet Flame, karmic release, radical transformation. Rove, what the fuck are you burning? Are you setting the world on fire? So I usually work with this particular flame during the cleansing, like when I'm like removing stuff. I mean, it's very popular in spiritual circles, so I'm very sure you're aware of it, Rove. But like you're releasing something. Something is being. I got the word tarnished, like either something was deemed tarnished, an aspect of yourself, a behavior, and you're transforming that. I can kind of see that. I can kind of see that. with your arms. I can see that like with your tattoos. Um, like that's what I'm thinking of. But it also feels like you're putting something else in the fire to be burnt up, to be released. Let me give some more details. What's Rove like putting in the fire? What is Rove putting in the fire? Okay. 3 of coins. Putting your friends in the fire? Death. Yeah. Rove, you're definitely going through a transformation with death. Oh, is it work? That was. I'll keep him. I'll keep him. You have the 3 of Wands in reverse, and then also the Champion of Wands in reverse. So I was getting work because with the 3 of Coins, it's like who you work with, it's your coworkers, it's someone that you build with. You couldn't be like cycling out like your circle of friends or like associates or people that you associate with. Um, but I keep getting back like it's about you. Like maybe you've discovered that you are different, that you want differently. Maybe like you discovered that like you're changing, like maybe you're maturing more than the people that you had around you or the people that you like used to associate. And so like in certain circles, like you're like, maybe I should get back in there, and you're like, I don't even want the same shit anymore. I feel like it's something like that. Um, but with death, and they literally like just showed me like the whole like butterfly moth caterpillar thing. You are transforming. I feel like you're coming out of this process like beautiful there. More beautiful. That's the word that wanted to be used there. um and some people aren't actually. And then it's funny that they gave me like that moth like butterfly thing, like these things with wings that emerge from the cocoons, very beautiful. And then you have this ugly ass crow over here. I want to say this person is very impatient. This person is very like, they're very impatient. They work themselves up into a tizzy. They often get angered very easily. Um, I feel like I know who this person is, but I will wait for you to confirm. I just feel like they don't use their energy properly, so it gets the best of them. Um, is this who you're cutting out? Is this who you're burning? Like literally setting this crow on fire? Could be. There could be a ritual that. If you haven't done a ritual yet, Rove, about like releasing someone, that can definitely be something that you do. There's some work, T. Okay. Because I definitely see that for work, but I don't feel like this is connected to work. I mean, it might be. This could be like a manager, someone that's above like just an associate, someone that has some kind of like a title. But I also feel like it could be someone personal. It could be both. But I feel like whoever this is, like this is who you're setting on fire. And you're lighting a match and just saying, no, fuck it. Okay. And then again, in this process, you are coming out of it transformed and more beautiful. I want to tell you about it. LOL. We got to catch up soon. Okay, cool. I like how this is just a jump off for me to have like more conversations with people. But yes, yes. Because I have to see, like, we have to see like who this is. So yes, that could be a thing that we do afterwards. Do you have any questions? Did this make sense? Did it not make sense? You're like, what's happening? What's happening? I will also say, Rove, if you need to like release, clear, remove anything, death deities and spirits can be consulted to help to assist. Just put that there. But also, I'm really just realizing that in a lot of relationships, I deserve better. Period. Period. And you do. No questions, but it makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Yeah. I can definitely see that. I will say that like whoever that champion is, they have because champions like the knights I always associate with like teenagers, like they do have a lot of like maturing to do. Checking back here on Coco, YouTube Coco. You still there, Coco? You come back yet? Um, they just have some maturing, especially in the way that they utilize their own energy. Yeah, I mean that's it. Anyway, I mean it's there. QT. Thank you, Rove. Thank you, Rose Skies, for letting me do that reading. I appreciate you. One more special for you guys. Thank you so much for allowing me to do that reading and assisting. Thank my own guides for letting me do that reading. Appreciate you guys. All right, cutie. Wait. Hey. Okay. You are here. All right. So one final check on YouTube for Coco. YouTube for Coco. Team Coco. Yeah. So this will be a reading on my website. I'm going to try and have that up over the weekend. I will post it here on YouTube or Instagram. Girl, on Instagram as soon as I get it up, and you will be able to purchase. All right. Cutie. For you. I have to do a little dance. Okay. Man, I don't know if you remember our last reading. I I do. I do. I do. Am I keeping it? That didn't feel right. I'm sorry, that didn't feel right. Um, love the process. We will talk. We will talk. Yeah, I have to do more lives, like just to get. Okay, so okay. I'm seated. Wait a minute. I don't have any water. I was already pregnant by the time I asked. Mm. Mm-mm. Hmm. Hmm. Was that within your congratulations? That should have been my first. That should have been my first response. Oh my god. The way it all happened was insane. Oh my gosh. Well, congratulations. Was that within? Because I know that you were aiming. I still have to do your reading. Guys, I talk a lot. So, but was that still like not me calculating? The doctors are like, what is going on? Did y'all give her the laughing gas already? What's she doing? Oh my gosh. Yeah. So I'll ask this and then we'll do your reading and then we can get back to talking. But was that still like within that time frame that you wanted it? Because I know that you wanted like a specific date for a specific result. Did that work out for you? Also, if you're weirded out by people eating or drinking and want to leave, that's fine. I support you. I have so much there's so much just missed it. Oh, dang it. Okay, but hey, things work as they're supposed to work out. You know what I mean? Gosh, I wish I could record that. I wish that was recorded so I can go back and watch it because I want to see. I want to see certain things. I want to replay and revisit certain things. Hmm. Hmm. Anyway, okay. So I'm gonna eat this. My very soggy cereal, and then we'll be out. It better. Okay. Okay. So, okay. What graduation or ascension are we going through right now? I am warm. I also have a blanket on my lap, so let's get rid of that. But I'm also warm. Okay. Thank you. Ooh. Emerald Tablet Activation, Cosmic Ordering, Divine Alchemy, Conscious Manifestation. Well, then. The Emerald Tablet. Now, when I first got this deck, I did a lot of Googling and research. Okay. So there's a couple of things in here that had connections to other things. I want to say, is it the Emerald Tablet that all of the healers have access to? So Jesus, but also Gandhi. Oh, is that the thing I'm thinking of? I'm trying to remember off of the dome. Alchemy, honestly, alchemy is sticking out the most for me. When I look at the card, being able to transmute something from one thing to another, it's very close to what Rove is doing, but Rove is burning something the fuck up and saying I release you, get the fuck up off of me, and then going through a transformation themselves. So it's kind of a self purification with you're taking the energy and turning it into something. It's something outside of yourself. This could be something like with you being pregnant, taking a life, taking a source of energy and putting it inside of your body to make it a human. That's a whole alchemic process right there. Shout out to mothers and parents and people who can go through labor because I'm not. You are the real magicians. You are the real wizards, Harry. Um, I do feel like it's something like that though. Like that honestly feels correct. And even as I said that, I felt like it's weird. I feel energy like entering from this side and then swooping down. It's not quite it's a slow process because I literally felt the energy do like this. And then it kind of went down, and I was gonna say I don't quite feel it in my stomach. And then right when I was about to say that, I felt it in my stomach. So you might, and I know that like some parents have very like spiritual, like magical experiences like with their children. Some parents dream of them like before they're born. Um, cool. I feel like that's happening for you. Okay. Now let's actually read this one, and then I'll pull some cards. Okay. Whew. All right. The Emerald Tablet is one of the most celebrated of Hermetic texts, a series of sacred Egyptian and Greek texts from the second century or earlier. They form the basis of Hermeticism. Okay, a spiritual tradition that brings together science and spirituality through investigations into the cosmos, mind, and nature. Most of the texts are a series of dialogues between a teacher and a student and are based on the concept of alchemy, the art of turning lead into gold or something that is leaden and heavy into a golden opportunity. Opportunity is sticking out. The Emerald Tablet is said to be carved on a bright green stone that was transported to Egypt around the fall of Atlantis and stored in the halls of Amonti under the Great Pyramid. Although this legend is widespread, the origin of the text is shrouded in mystery. We do not know what made up the 14 passages, which first appeared in a book written sometime between the 6th and 8th centuries and has been highly influential. Its most famous statement is, as above, so below. That's where that comes from, meaning that what is in the high heavens is reflected upon the earth. The author signs off as Hermes Trismegistus, which is another name for Thoth, who is featured in this deck, and thought to have been the priest king of Atlantis. There's a lot of Atlantis today, a lot of mermaids in the chat. Okay. The idea is that he knew the approaching end of the civilization and hid the Emerald Tablet and many other teachings in order to preserve them for spiritual aspirations in the future. So, let me pull cards. Let me pull cards because the way that can go so many different ways. First of all, I would highly suggest just doing more research on on the Emerald Tablet itself, like its origin, what was written on it. Something in particular might stand out to you, kind of like as the above, like below, like stood out for me. Because what? The nurturer, dude. Dude, you said you're pregnant? Hi, Jean. Hi, Jean. Okay, so Jean. Hi, Jean. We're doing free readings. If you want, if you want some ascensions in graduations, guys, this is my friend Jean. Jean, like this is everybody. Rove, and Jean. I feel like you two would be friends. I feel like you two would know each other, or you would enjoy each other's company. Just putting that out there. Okay, cutie, back to you. Nurturer just came out. This is the Empress card. this is the original. This is the original Big Mama. Okay, you now being a mama, Okay, I'm just putting that out there, right? Oh, there's so many details. I feel like you are giving birth to a very special soul. I feel like the soul that you bring in, uh, whoever they are, they have a great potential to be a healer, to be a positive force in the world. Doesn't mean that they're going to be like casting spells or like reading cards. Like they could just naturally be a good ass person and just put that energy out into the world. I feel like they're highlighting you as like in the role of a mother, and they're bringing up like the clam on the card. And what's funny is that like the clam, like I like protects this pearl. The pearl is your child, right? So you are going to be you are going to need to like protect them. You are going to need to make sure that you're doing everything that you need to do like to nurture them. And I feel like that's why like you were selected for this role, like to be their parents. Like you were chosen to be their parent. It's very hard to put into words. Ace of Wands. um there's just a lot of magnitude. And I'm not trying to like Keeper of Wands. Okay, is this who they're protecting them from? Cutie, did I tell you last time in the reading, like, to be selective of like who you tell or like who you communicate with? Like, was that a thing I told you? How's my May gonna be? Girl, the cards are loud. They are very loud, right? That emerald tablet, like it's yes. Um, can I get one more card? Can I get uno más? Por favor. No, you almost doing it. We got some Hispanic spirits in here today. Okay. Yeah. Five of Swords in reverse. So what I will say, with you being the nurturer, you being the protector, the next two cards that came out were the Keeper of Wands in reverse and then the Five of Swords. This is the Queen of Wands in reverse. You definitely mentioned it. Yes, you definitely mentioned it. Okay. So I don't know if there's anyone else in your family or like in your like vicinity that do spells, but um you keep them at bay. You don't communicate with them because I feel like there's either like some kind of jealousy there might be competition, maybe they already have children, or like there's like a comparison of like who can have the most children, or like whose children are like the most like successful. I just feel a lot of jealousy. And then the Five of Swords, I usually read this as like a conversation that needs to be had, that has the potential of turning into a fight, a argument, but the conversation, like the truth, still needs to be spoke. With this being in reverse, and like the sword just lit up for me. I don't know if you guys saw that. Like there was just a glare on the sword. Like, was that just me? Anyway, um, I love doing readings. They're so much fun. Anyway, coming back to you. Like they're saying of like avoid the conversation. Don't even have like the argument. I don't know if they like would willingly do spell work against you or your child. But it could literally just be from jealousy. It could just be like from their own like unfiltered emotions that they need to process and purge through. And that can easily be like sent to you again via jealousy, via envy, via competition. So definitely just mind like who you tell about your pregnancy. Be mindful of like who you allow to be around your child. If you know a family member ain't no damn good, or like if they've always given you like a bad vibe, do not let that person around your child. That's just life in general, but also for this particular reading. If someone like gave you the heebie-jeebies like when you were a kid, and then you have children, do not let that child be around that person. They creeped you out for a reason. Do you have any questions? I understand. Okay. You have any questions? Like, you need me to go over anything? I feel like we go deep every single reading, every single one. I think next time I'm going to try to run the live through a program so I can have music in the background, like while we're just like chit chatting. And then I'll turn it off like when we actually do readings. Thank you so much. No questions. Haha. Okay, I got you. I got you. Let me know too if you find out like anything else about this emerald tablet, because it was definitely giving like Philosopher's Stone. It was definitely giving Philosopher's Stone. Also, that movie, that horror movie, as above, so below. That I yes. If you haven't seen that horror movie, if you like horror movies and can stomach it, there might be some messages in there for you. Okay. That Spanish with Santisima coming through saying hi, hi. She has been coming up a lot lately. I have her altar. It's like right there. I actually moved her back because I didn't want to be disrespectful to her. You know, like if your parent like was in the room and they're like over there doing something, like you don't necessarily like want to put them on stream unless they tell you to. So, hi. All right, Janelle, you are nextums. So right now we're doing graduations in Ascensions. We are looking at where in life, where in your circle you are, your cycle. So I'll see what lessons you're learning, what cycles you're completing. I'm already in your energy. Already in it. Yes, friend. I have to do that. I have to do that too. Yay. Okay, cool. I got you. All right. So my friend Cody also got a reading. I don't think he's on YouTube anymore. I'm gonna do one final check for Cody on YouTube. One final call for Coco. And then we're doing Gene. And then we'll probably hop off. We will probably hop off. Gene, while you're here, I'm wearing this color. I'm wearing this shirt like because of the calendar Ema got me. Not the Santa Muerte or like not the Dia de los Muertos one, but the seasonal witch one. I don't know if I like. Did you get that one too? Anyway, the color for today was coral, so I have like a peach pinkish coral color. I like it a lot. I don't usually wear this color. I wear pink, but I don't usually wear like. It almost has like an orangish like tone to it. I don't wear a lot of orange. Anyway, thanks, Ema. All right, Gene. Also, just for warning, we're supposed to be getting some kind of inspection today. So if I stop and like some random person just walks through, just wave and say hi. I was looking at that too. I got it and looked to. Oh yeah, okay, cool. Yes, I love that. Like each month has like its own little like the crystal, like the stone. I like it. So, and I don't usually do the color thing. I do it pertaining to like readings I get, but not by the calendar. So we're gonna try it out. This is working today. It's hitting. Okay, Jean. What is Jean graduating from or ascending from right now? Oh, you get two cards? It didn't hit the ground. You got two. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. You got the Earth Star activation, anchoring, grounding action, iris energy, and then you also have I am presence, light activation, light body activation, accessing the divine within. These are two like very inward, like almost like hermit like type of energy, like reconnecting to the energy like within you. The Earth Star, I always connect to like Godolphin, the um the angel. And our Earth Star is how we anchor light into the earth. So like, oh hold on, what happened? I just want to tell you to have you have such warm energy. It's obviously you really connected with your clients, and that's beautiful. Oh, thank you, thank you. You guys make it easy, honestly, and I feel like I have really been blessed in the like I like when it comes to like clients, patriots, followers, associates, yes, I'm just really blessed in that regard. So thank you guys for being awesome. Anyway, Gene, back to you. Coming back to you. So the Earth Star is how we anchor our light into the earth. So like when we're doing spells, when we're praying, like literally everything you do, like even sleeping, some of your light like energy is going into the earth. That being combined with like your light body being activated, it feels like you're anchored. It feels like you're being plugged into the earth because you are like you're getting more like energy, so you're becoming more of a battery. So I don't know if you're like doing more spells, maybe your gifts are coming more online, maybe like you're getting more active with your spell work, or like how you connect like to the divine. um if that's not a thing, I feel like this is a great opportunity for you to do more rituals. I actually see fire. I see fire. If you've been wanting to do like a bonfire, just be careful. You want to dance around the flames in the desert, you absolutely can. I see a smile on your face with some black lipstick. Girl, get it. Um, but it's just helping the earth. Like I just keep coming back to like the Earth Star. I just keep coming back to the Earth Star. Oh my god, my gifts are coming in a lot. Yes, so that could also be a reason why your Earth Star is being activated as well, because that's also a way that you can like remain grounded. Kind of how like I told someone before that they like there's someone who like hears voices, they see things, but they also struggle with like mental health. And listen, I am not a doctor, I am not a health professional. Okay, you go see them for that. But when it comes to spiritual things, if you want to make sure that you are seeing like what you're supposed to see, make sure that you're grounding yourself. So for this particular person, I told them to, focus on their boots. Like, I like focus on their feet, wear heavy things around their feet, and that can help them ground themselves and also fact check to make sure like what they're seeing is what you're seeing. Now, that helped them. And there's also a thing about like you can only go up as far as you're grounded. So again, I feel like with all this attention around your feet in the Earth Star, you're getting more rooted so that you can go up more. So you can learn more, so you can do more, so you can be more intertwined with things. Whew, okay. Literally did candle work today. Got just gone just got seeing two docs. Oh, just got done seeing two doctors. Okay. Okay. And also too, like your body, I can kind of see your body as like your anchor as well. So if there's anything like medically that needs attention, it's definitely going to impact like your spell work. So that's why it's always important. Yes, spirituality is wonderful. It is great, but it's also important to balance that with health like professionals. So therapists, your doctors, your chiropractors, all of that stuff. Because your body is your temple. My temple is chunky. So we ain't flying nowhere. I'm playing. Okay. All right. So can you give me some more details about Jane's graduation? Iris was a sun god, right? She was a sun goddess. Huh. Earth Star. I have to revisit this deck. Oh, 3 of Coins again. The Magician. The Magician. The Magician. While we're talking about spell works and rituals and stuff, the Magician. Oh, can I have one more? Can I have one more? Yours is so straightforward. I think it's because we hang out in person. Um, in the Hierophant in reverse. So, couple things. One, I do feel like again, you are learning to tap in both to the natural energies and also new energies. The Magician is how I see that we connect to both earth in the heavens or the spiritual realm or the higher realms, the divine realms, like whatever fucking place you like you want to call it. Um, and it's through that connection from above and below that we manifest, like that we can call things into reality. So I feel that you're perfecting that connection. Wait, how to complete physical to see how my body is. Yes. So yes, all of that, like I like with the Magician. I'm getting tired, so this is going to be the last one. The 3 of Coins here, again, as it came out before, like these are the people that you work with. So the people that you do spiritual work with. Hi. I feel like they are being highlighted to you. You might be going through your circle of people around you and who you do work with is going to be highlighted. I really want to say like you're gonna find out someone ain't worth a shit. Um, just to put it bluntly, the Hierophant in reverse is like my false prophet card. Is someone who or like false prophet slash cult leader card. Someone who just says things. Someone who just talks. It has nothing behind it. You know what I mean? People who put themselves in this position of authority on spiritual matters or like religious matters, or like in those spaces, and they don't have anything, like they're not walking the walk like themselves. You know what I mean? So I feel like there's someone that's going to be like kind of called out. I feel like there's going to be someone called out and they're not going to be able to do like what they've been saying they're doing, or they won't have the knowledge of the things that they say like they've been practicing, like they've been talking, they've been like doing all of those things, and then they just have nothing like underneath. That's what I feel like it is. And it's really funny because I feel like you have, or you mirror, you model what they want for themselves. And then that's why they're around you, because it's kind of like, I feel like they're just watching you, and like they might like be trying to live like vicariously through your ascension. They're like, oh, Gene's doing this. I see them progressing. That means I'm progressing. I don't know. There's some kind of weird disconnect there, and I'm not quite understanding it. But it's like it's more of like a watching. I definitely feel the watching. And again, you have the divine within, and like we all do. Like we're all spiritual. Like we're all psychics. We're all witches and things. We all have the potential to do great things, right? This person doesn't feel that about themselves, and that's why they're putting so much focus on you. Yeah. So anyway, these get so deep. Anywho, that's that. Did that resonate for you? Did it make sense? Do you have any questions? I know that was confirmation, Gene. Oh, I know it's confirmation. I kept compensation kept wanting to come out. Words. Are we sure that Mercury is direct right now? Because the way that these words keep getting tangled. All right, so that is going to be it. Gene, if you need me to clarify like any of that, I gladly can. If you need me to, if not, thank you. Thank you. Yes, me and Emma said the same thing yesterday. You know who it is. I know. I know. Anywho, so confirmation. Oh, I'm gonna thank Gene's guides for allowing me to do this reading. I appreciate you. I also thank my guides for helping me, assisting me. As always, I appreciate you. Here recently, like when I do readings, sometimes I'll just see different people. During one reading, it was all of my ancestors, and it was all of these women. And I was like, they look familiar, but I don't know them. Like I knew, like I didn't know their faces, but they felt familiar. And then I asked, I was like, "Oh, there's my ancestors," and they were like, "Yes." And I was like, "Oh, hi." Something like that just happened too, where I saw this person, and I was like, "I know I don't know you, but hi." Anywho, uh, you know who? What? Like the person I just saw, or like your person? Hold on. The person I just saw up here, or the person in your reading? Which one are you talking about? Because they are two different genders, or they're two different. They're two different. And also, I feel like the chat on Instagram is a little slow. So, like, if you're typing and I'm still asking you the question, like, just give it a minute. If you've sent the response. But that is going to be it for today. That's going to be all the readings. We appreciate it. Jean. But again, we want to say thank you to Jean for being here. Allow me to do everyone. Casey, Cutie, Jean, Coco, even though you liked and dipped. Thank you guys for being here. Jean, just to answer like your question like really fast, the person that I saw in my head was male, but the person that for the reading for you is not male. I'll leave that like that. Anyway, thank you guys all. Again, I will try to do this every third day of the month. So every third of each month, I will be here live. I will be doing readings, talking, something. But that's just a way that I can be more active and more engaged like with you guys, and also you guys can be a little bit more engaged with me. We can have conversations, you guys can ask questions. Maybe sometime in the future we might have topics like ancestor communication or tarot versus oracle cards, spirit guides, the elements and how they play into different things. So yeah, if you want to be a part of that, definitely make sure that you are following me. Eventually, YouTube, I will upload to you again. I have a couple of ideas, a few things I've wanted to do, but the energy has not been right. It has not been ripe for that. Okay, so, but I want to post something like before I go home next week. So definitely be looking at that. Be following me on YouTube. Be following me on Instagram. And until then, don't get hit by a bus because it hurts. Okay. Bye.